Hello, I'm Ruben Wright, and welcome back to the channel. Now, we're going to continue on with part 2, episode 2 of Lego Star Wars, The Clone Wars. We're going to kick right back into episode 1, and I believe we're going to try and do chapters 3 and 4. 3 and 4 today for episodes, so let's get right into it. Now, this should be an interesting one. I think, if we're recalling the last two, we did, We did kind of the two intros, so now we're about to see the Battle of Theed, where the droids are invading Theed in episode 1. We just got off from the underwater speeder with Jar Jar and that. Queen Amidala, of course, is locked up in her palace. So, I think, if I remember correctly from having played this a long time ago, I'm going to try and rescue Queen Amidala, as well as rescue some other people. Of course, an interesting part of the movie. Look at Obi-Wan having a little trouble there with his lightsaber, so interesting. Jar Jar over there falling. But let's see how this goes. Now, I think episode 1 is one of the one of the worst, I think. Not only like movies, you can argue, but for the Lego Star Wars games, it's probably one of the worst ones for Lego Star Wars 2. It's just not as fun. There's not as much action, not as many memorable moments, yada yada yada. But kind of an interesting, I guess, little thing. It does follow the movies closely. It still has all that. It's just I think by definition that episode 1 really wasn't the best movie there is. It kind of makes this thing a little worse. Also, I think the one thing is that I don't really like ranged characters in this what do you call it? Like in this game. I mean, like there are some good ranged ones, but as you see, it gets a little easier with characters hold lightsabers, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, things like that. That easier to kind of block stuff. Easier to like block, but also, not die. A little more, ability to move and stuff like that. No, if I remember correctly about this, the one problem is, I'm gonna try to put this together, but I think. Wait, are we? Uh-oh. Alright, we're putting that there, I think. Oh, shoot. I think we messed it up already. Oh, we're good. Let's try and do this, See how hard this is? I think this is how this would go, right? It should. Suppose I don't think we can get all the things, because I think you need those of those. Yeah, that'll probably waste time. Alright, let's keep going. Try and get through this level. Get the coins. Now again, it's an interesting level. Again, I don't really like these ranged characters, but I mean they have their own uniqueness. I mean, like, of course, both Queen Amidala, Padme, as well as what do you call it? I think his name's Captain, like, starts with a P or something. The interesting thing I always had about this is, like, this technically isn't Padme. Like, this is her double. Oh no. Which I always found funny. Like, I always remember as a kid, like, the idea of like her having a double and stuff like that. It was always like so interesting, because like it's like one, like in the movies they don't really look that similar, so it's like kind of like they look a little bit, but like yada yada. But on top of that, it's like a situation where, like, especially like in this situation, I guess this could be her, because her double doesn't go with like them until Tatooine. Like she goes with, you know, Obi-Wan and all that. Like no, I guess that's not true. So does the double. But no, yeah, it always intrigued me, like with like the idea of her having a double and stuff, like protect against like assassinations and all that. But yeah, like it's just like an interesting thing. Like see like what I mean, like with like the ranged versus like Jedi. Like it's just with Jedi you're able to jump a lot easier and kill like dodge bullets, but on top of that you can easily what do you call it? Like you can easily essentially dodge, essentially block bullets, like which like makes them just like I think better if you're trying to not like get killed. Like I think that's like the thing that's funny about it. Especially with the mingle, like you don't want to be killed, you know, keep as many coins as possible. Nah, like kind of like I'm kind of excited though, like to go back to what do you call it? To like get to like the higher episodes, episode, you know, 2, even 3. You know, I think the older ones, you know, 4, 5, and 6, they're pretty interesting as well. Nope, I don't think I need that. I think. Oh, I guess we're gonna stand on this. What did that do? I think we can break that. Right? I don't know what this does. Alright, we broke it. We got coins. Alright, wow. Very impressive. I'm really excited about that one. But yeah, like I think the interesting thing like we can kind of talk about is like this episode, like in relation to like the movie. Like I mean, like it's an interesting little plot line, and I know in the first episode I talked a little bit about kind of, you know, episode 1, arguably not, you know, I think now with like things like The Last Jedi and stuff like that, you can make a case that, you know, Last Jedi, I would make a case, is even worse than Phantom Menace. But I mean, Phantom Menace, the problem with Phantom Menace is it's like, it's a movie that you kind of need. It could have been done a lot better because of, it could have been done better, but it's still a movie you need. Like, you need to tell the story of, like, where does Anakin come from? You know, you bring some of these vital people like Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, things like that. It just wasn't done as I guess it could have been a lot better. You know, the storyline with Anakin could have been probably better. The Tatooine characters like Jar Jar could have been removed, so on and so forth. Now here we're gonna save the pilots to get them out of. Oh, never mind. Just gonna get them out. Interesting. There. I thought you fought Darth Maul, but I guess I'm mistaken. I don't remember. No, oh yeah, Captain Paninka. That's his name is. Interesting. I really thought we were gonna fight Darth Maul there. Are we going to? I'm confused now. I'm extremely confused. I don't know where we're going to start because we got in the thing. In the movie, we're now gonna be flying off to Tatooine already. But I swear I thought you fought Darth Maul. Oh my goodness, I am being so dumb. I forgot about when, where we are in the movie. You don't fight until you come back. I forgot. Anakin's already found, because Anakin, of course, in the movies gets onto the, gets into the ship and shoots the droideka, stuff like that. Wow. Sorry about that. Wow, forgot my stars. Haven't watched episode 1 in a long time, clearly. Well, here's Anakin and Watto. Oh, it's got that shiny new engine. Oh, 500. Pretty expensive. Now, the funny thing is Anakin's supposed to be, like, in, like, the movie is so much shorter, but in this, he's, like, Lego for him. So he's the exact same size as Qui-Gon. Also, look at that crowd, man. Look at they doing a really good motion. Also, I think I see Anakin, like, 3 times. Interesting. Oh, goodness. Pod racing, the greatest aspect of this game. Alright, sorry about that little interruption real quick. But no, what I was saying is that you have a situation where I think in like this, if I remember correctly, this is a really good level in order to be in order to get like studs. You also die really easily here if I remember correctly. But no, yeah, it's like because like you have to like do so much. Like I remember like I think you just keep replaying this and you'll get so much studs. Like this was kind of like one of those areas that you just keep doing if you really are trying to get every like all these characters and stuff. There's like certain levels throughout the game that you can just keep doing over and over again, like kind of as like stud farms, I guess, if you're trying to like 100% the game. So it's a very interesting thing. It's also very easy with like the little mini kit things. But no, yeah, this was an interesting part of the movie. I mean, I think people with Phantom Menace, they always regard that the Darth Maul fight with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, that's a really good one. The pod racing was not bad. I mean, it was an interesting thing. It was a different take. We hadn't seen something like this, especially with 4, 5, and 6. We had like the trench run scene, stuff like that. Very interesting and engaging, but didn't have like a thing like this where you have a it's I don't know, it's a race, but it's something different that we saw. So I think it's an interesting little segment of the movie. I need to get that mini carrot there. But I mean, it's nothing like it's a lot better pod racing than what was it, the Nintendo, or not Nintendo, sorry, Star Wars Connect game. I think it was like Adventures or something, Star Wars Adventures or something like that. But now that game had a pod racing section that was atrocious. Like one of the just terrible mechanics, how you had to control yourself and stuff like that. So I mean, there have been bad pod racing implementations, but it is a Lego game. Good thing. Funny thing is that the handling of these cars, this thing, how did I miss that? The handling of these is kind of hamper on the joke, but it is much better than Cyberpunk's car handling, which is a little funny little tidbit there. Sad, embarrassing, but oh goodness, what am I doing? But the truth. And sad at the same time. That's a game that, didn't play here on the channel, but got a little, some time put into it. I enjoy it. I think it has a good story, but there are a lot of bugs. Car handling terrible. Combat, little problematic. But yeah. Should be okay here. I think we're going to win. So I don't think we should really be concerned about... Yep, we win. Good job. Easy. Anakin happy. Yeah, you missed a little bit of comedy, I think, from the movie. Of course, you have that scene with Jar Jar where, like, he sticks his tongue into Anakin's pod racer, and, kind of that. So I suppose. I think they could have took it more, but they had, like, these comedic moments, which is pretty interesting. Now, this is in the movie where you would meet Darth Maul. I don't think Darth Maul shows up until later on. Anakin's pod. Yay. Almost got True Giant, but see, about almost half the token, the stuff we had just from that, so it's pretty cool. Let's continue the story. Normally we only do 2, but we've only done about 15 minutes here, so let's keep going. I don't even know what is up next. Okay, we're coming back to Naboo. Oh, I think we're gonna meet with Boss. Yeah, the boss. Yeah, there you go. Interesting. The Gungans are an interesting thing. Like, I think they were like, Jar Jar gives them a bad rap, but they're an interesting little, like, minor faction in the movie. Kind of the idea of the shield generators and all that. It's kind of sad that Jar Jar kind of ruins them and gives them a bad rap, just by the kind of terrible character that he is. Remember the movie? This was one of the high points of the game, or sorry, of the movie. Like where like droids come out, they get ready to attack, blah blah blah. You can go. interesting. You can get in this if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can. I don't know how useful it's gonna be, but oh, actually really useful. Oh, until I run over freaking. Problematic. Oh no. Alright, let's get out of that. That's more interesting. Boom, boom. Now, the interesting thing about Lego Star Wars. Okay, cool. Let's just do that because clearly that wasn't working. Need to build that. Okay, got him there. Come on, R2. I'm not really trying to get studs. I'm trying to get through this level as quick as possible, honestly. Okay, there we go. You can use that to open that. Go in here. Oh, you need... These are interesting. Build these. I don't really want to die, so let's use, like, Anakin. Everyone else will figure out their stuff. And get over. Good job. Okay, no, I don't want Anakin, though. I don't think he can even fight. Someone just killed themselves. Oh boy. But yeah, I think an interesting thing is, you know, kind of harking back to the idea of like Phantom Menace. You know, for a long time, when there was only the 6 movies, it was a consensus the worst movie. You know, I know there are definitely people who enjoyed, you know, the newer movies, I think Force Awakens, it's an okay movie. It literally follows the formula of Episode 4, so, like, I mean, it should be a good movie. Like, there you go. Last Jedi, I'm sorry, I can't, there's nothing in that movie excites me. I think, like, if you're a casual Star Wars fan, I can see why you like that movie, okay? And there's nothing wrong with liking that movie. But if you are someone who really enjoys the Star Wars lore, the universe, you know, you really read into it a lot, you know, you spend a decent time, someone who likes to read kind of backstory and stuff like that, read the novels, stuff like that, it was a slap in the face for you. Wow, that was embarrassing. It's a slap in the face for you, because it's a situation where they kind of like try to appease, no, they don't try to, they appease people who aren't, that aren't as, you know, committed to Star Wars lore and backstory, stuff like that. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're trying to make as much money as possible, and stuff like that. But it's kind of a slap in the face of your hardcore fan base. You're kind of throwing them out, and you're like, you know, where Luke Skywalker throws his lightsaber, you know, behind his head, stuff like that. It's kind of like a slap in the face, like, oh, haha, his father's lightsaber, stuff like that. It's like, oh, you thought, no, funny, get that out of here. Like, we don't want that. So it's kind of sad. Then Rise of Skywalker, I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it has problems, but I think it's better than Last Jedi. We're also probably not gonna get any studs here, because I'm not really trying to get studs. That's one thing. Like, there's a good way between true Jedi and not, so it's interesting. But yeah, like, I don't think with, like, I think Phantom Menace used to be kind of this, like, overall, yeah, it was the worst game or it was the worst movie out there, but that has very much changed, I think. And I don't know, definitely Last Jedi is below it for me. I think Rise of Skywalker is fine. I think, like, it has enough action. Doesn't make sense at times, but it has less action stuff to keep it ahead. And then Force Awakens, I think, same thing. I mean, Force Awakens is the best, I think, out of all the newest movies of the 3. And I'm kind of in the opinion that the prequels, so 1, 2, and 3, you know, 1 is not good, but I'm a very big fan of 2, and then of course 3. I think 3 is one of the better movies ever made. Like I think the original trilogy still holds up. I'm not from that age, so it's a little different for me. I kind of grew up on 2 and 3, so I have a little more attachment to them. But I also think like 3 is a good movie. I mean, 2 is a good movie too. Like 2 has problems, of course. Anakin's sandblind and stuff like that. But with 3, you have a situation where it's pretty. I mean, there's nothing bad with 3. I mean, like a lot of decent. What do you call it? Like you have a lot of decent parts of it with the movie. So. Yeah, okay. I need Anakin. Why is... Oh, there you go. I see. I was very confused about that for a second. Yeah, but 3. Good movie. Nothing really wrong with it. Now, I think the cool thing about Lego Star Wars, to kind of bring the conversation back to that, is that like all these characters have so many like different roles. Like you kind of have like the range characters, the droids that can do consoles, people who have explosives, Jedi. I don't even know what else. There's other characters. I can't remember, but I just think the roles are interesting, and they really like kind of make the game a little unique and bring you that like have that comedic, but it's a good game. Like it's telling the story in a more comedic way. Should be good here. Boo-da-boo. Boo-da-boo. Qui-Gon, someone that I really wish we could get some more stuff with. Like one of the better people. Oh man, that's not good. We're gonna probably build this. But yeah, someone that I think I wish we had more of is Qui-Gon. Poor Liam Neeson. really tried. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Should be good. Open this up. What the heck? But no, yeah. I do wish we had some more of Liam Neeson. Or could get like some stuff. Like with Clone Wars, you kind of got that expanded story between 2 and 3. Not that I want expanded story between 1 and 2. But like, it would have been nice to see some more content with I don't... Oh no, it's like a little mini party thing you have to build. I wish we could have seen more, of that exploring of, Qui-Gon Jinn, his relationship with Obi-Wan, stuff like that. So, something you do kind of see in some comics, but you never really get to see in a TV or film setting. So, kind of sucks. I think we're almost done with this level. It was a little longer than I remember. Don't know what you're doing now. We're running. Oh, this must be the hangar? Yeah, our hangar, I think. Yep. We gotta save all these people. Saving the pilots. That's what I was talking about earlier. I was jumping ahead of the gun. Like, I was like... For some reason, I was forgetting where this freaking... Oh, I was forgetting my Star Wars. That's what I was forgetting. Embarrassing. Gotta hopefully get up there somehow. Okay. I think we can take Padme. Padme can take this up. Can do a jump. Oh goodness, almost fell. Okay, we got one. There's some people over here. Yes. Maybe? Probably not built how it's supposed to be built. Nope, it's not. Well, shucks. I think I messed that up. Alright, there you go. Can we fix this? Goodness gracious. Okay. Put this one here. Then the small one. And then this one. And we should be good, right? Yes. Oh, I thought I almost killed that guy. That would have been awkward. You can get in that thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. I think there's... Oh yeah, up there. So 2... Wait, if I'm not wrong, Darth Maul should also be. That's a really interesting fight if I... Well, I'm saying that as if I really remember it. I think it was kind of a cool little fight. Should be for next episode that we can get that little fight. Or it's going to be here and I'm going to really overestimate how long this episode's going to be because of this. I'm pushing a little bit longer than I would normally do here. I'm trying to keep these at about 20 minutes. Alright. There's that. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a droid. Right? It's gotta be R2. That'd make the most sense. Right? Yep. Now this should be the level? Yes? Should be. Anakin should shoot these, right? Yep, there we go. Oh no! What are you doing, Anakin? Oh. See you later. Now, you might also get an Anakin fighter level, if I'm not mistaken. Not really getting True Jedi, not getting the studs, blah blah blah. Well, that has been episode 2. We did 3 chapters there. I hope you liked it and I hope you enjoyed. You know, check back for when we do episode 3 of Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars. We're going to probably do 2 more episodes. So we are currently at episode 5, right? So we have 6. Oh, wow, there's only 1 more episode. I thought there were 10. So we'll do 6 next. Finish it up, then move on to episode 2. But I hope you enjoyed. I've been Ruben198, and I hope you like and subscribe, and check back for some more great LEGO Star Wars content. Check you later.